Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is ClaraZeela and I do videos on luxury handbags and fashion items. So today I'm very excited to unbox and reveal not one, but two Marc Jacob mini totes for you on this video. So this video will be split into 4 parts. First, I'm going to talk about the measurements and what this bag looks like. Second part, I'm going to talk about what fits. Third part, I'm going to talk about why I bought this bag and some of the pros and cons of this bag in case you're also considering this bag. And in the fourth part, as usual, my new segment, I will invite Mr. K, my husband, to react to this bag and tell me what he thinks of this new purchase. So make sure you stick until the end to see his reactions. So without further ado, let's get started. So here is the dust bag for the Marc Jacobs mini tote, and I'm just going to open it, and you probably saw from the thumbnail what it is. So it's basically a white Marc Jacobs mini tote bag. Let me show you what the bag looks like and what the measurements are. So basically, according to my measurements, the bag is 18 by 15 by 10 centimeters wide. So this is what it looks like from the front, and you can see it has embossed here the tote bag Marc Jacobs. On the back there is a small plate here. Basically it says Marc Jacobs New York. Here is what it looks like on one side, on the other side, and basically it has a hook here. Maybe you can put glasses, a scarf, or anything else that would fit through this loop. And basically the strap drop from here to here is about 9 centimeters. I can stick my hand through it and kind of carry it by the crook of my arm, but it's not going to go too far up. So it won't go to my elbow, maybe halfway up my arm. And I have a slightly smaller bone frame, so this may or may not go up as far for you, but for me it goes up approximately halfway up my arm. It comes with this shoulder strap that is attached on here through a lobster claw, which basically you can remove or use other straps. And I love that the shoulder strap is adjustable, as you can see here. And basically it has a bunch of holes that will suit most heights. And basically the closure is this zip, and when you open that up, you can see it's basically one large opening with no compartments inside. And the interior, I would describe it as part leather or plastic, and the bottom has a bit of cloth on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that there. In terms of colors, this bag comes in a variety of colors, but as you can see here, I have it in a white color, and the color might not be showing up properly, but I would kind of describe it as a white grain with a hint of gray on it. So it's not like a stark white, but maybe a white with a grayish hue on top of it. It still appears white, but it does have a gray hue. So next up, let's look at what fits. So I filled up the bag just to give an idea of what could potentially fit in this bag. So let's remove the items together. So as you can see, the bag is pretty full, but I was able to zip this up. So on the top, I have a pair of sunglasses. I have a tube of sunscreen. I don't use hand cream, so I thought this would be similar to the size of a hand cream. I have a pair of flat reading glasses. I have a small Kindle. I have my Hermes compact Biron medium-sized wallet. It is kind of flat. I have an Anchor battery charger for my phone. I have a compact mirror. I have a large pack of tissues. And finally, my iPhone 14 Pro, and that sticks in properly horizontally. And it will fit vertically if I leave the bag open. However, if you want to keep the bag zipped, definitely this would have to go in horizontally, and this definitely fits with no problems. So as you can see, most of your essentials and a little bit more should be able to fit in here for your day-to-day needs. So let me talk about why I bought this bag and some of the pros and cons of this bag. So basically, I was looking for an inexpensive white leather bag. I carry a lot of expensive leather bags. However, knowing that I am super clumsy, I am just too scared to buy an expensive Hermes, Chanel, or even LV bag, just because knowing how clumsy I am, I'm pretty sure I will get color transfer, coffee stains all over it. So I wanted an inexpensive option, and this one fit the bill. So for sure, one of the pros is the affordability of this bag. So at the time of filming, it it's listed at approximately 325 US dollars, and plus if you have any discounts at any department stores, I'm pretty sure you can get this bag for less. So definitely affordability is a huge pro. Now, as I mentioned, there were a lot of colors to choose from, and actually I was super drawn to the pink color tote bag. I'll try to put some footage here where you can see where I tried on different colors, and I was really attracted to the pink bag and a bit to the yellow bag. They are just so vibrant and beautiful, and I just know I wouldn't spend too much money on non kind of classic safe colors, although I always love a pop of color. But in the end, I think my brain won over my heart. And don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with going with a color you absolutely love. But I knew in my mind I wanted something in white and leather and at an affordable price. And it was the color that would go with most of my outfits. Having said that, that's how I ended up with this. So let me show you what's in this bag. So it is the pink micro tote bag, and to be honest, this is probably more of a charm than a bag. You could put a longer strap on this to turn this into a micro bag, but to be honest, not a lot fits in this bag. Maybe some AirPods and maybe a small lipsticks, but this is definitely super cute. And how I like to carry it the most is mainly like this as a decoration. Isn't that so cute? So I was able to compromise a bit. Although I love this color, I decided to buy it in the charm form. I could hook it up to this bag or even some of my other bags. Definitely, I love this color combination. So moving on to the next pro is definitely capacity. And as you have seen in what fits, this will fit your essentials and more. So I love the capacity of this bag. The third reason why I really love this bag is the convenience. So I really love bags that give you a lot of options to carry the bag. So this one, as you can see, has a top handle and a adjustable shoulder strap. And I also like that this shoulder strap at the end, it has this piece here that allows it to be tight at the end, so the end is not flapping out. I don't know if this will get loose over time, but it seems to secure it. And also because it's just attached with this lobster clasp here at the end, you could change out the strap to many of Marc Jacobs' other straps. They have a lot of canvas and other really funky straps. Or if you have your own strap, you can use your own strap, or you can just remove it and use it as a top handle bag. Another reason why I love this bag is that it is secure. It has a zipper. I don't know about you, but it really bothers me if there are bags that are too open. I live in a very crowded city, and so if I'm going to places where it has no zipper or it's really open, I'm kind of concerned about pickpocketing, or the fact that if my bag kind of falls over, everything kind of goes all over the floor, which has happened to me before. And so I love that this has a zipper. So moving on to the cons of this bag, there really are not too many. The main con I have about this bag is that if you can see this zipper end, it comes out like this, and it's really flabby, kind of like my arms. Anyways, I understand why this comes out, because basically you can open the bag fully like this instead of only coming to here, so you're able to open the bag wider. And also, if you want, you can kind of tuck this in and use this as an open tote, would make it also very convenient. But the fact that there is this extra tab, you definitely need to hold on to this to anchor it to close the zipper. And once you're done that, you're left with this little flap. Unless you like this to be sticking out, you have to do the extra step of tucking that in just to make it look more neat. So that's the only con. So it's a slight extra step you need to do. I guess if you open and close the zip like this and don't take out the flap, you can also do that. However, that can be a bit finicky for people, so I would call this a minor con. And the only other con I can think of is that there could be some people who look at this and don't like the bold lettering, saying that this is the tote bag. However, I don't find it really bothers me. It's kind of tone on tone imprinted and doesn't stand out as much. And there isn't really any obvious label on this other than it's saying the tote bag, and if that bothers you. Of course, if this really super bothers you, then you can always turn this around on the back end and you can hardly see the lettering here, so you just wouldn't see this big slogan calling it the tote bag. So overall, I think there are more pros and cons, and because it's pretty affordable, I don't have to worry too much about getting color transfer, stains, coffee marks, food, or whatnot on this bag. And so I'm pretty happy with this purchase, and I really look forward to just using this as a carefree bag, especially in the summer, because I love white bags. I just can't get over the idea of me ruining a white bag. I can be so clumsy, and I just know myself that I would totally ruin a white bag if I was not careful. So if you're still with me, let's invite my husband, Mr. K, to ask him what he thinks of my new Marc Jacobs mini tote bag. So thank you, Mr. K, for joining me on my channel. My viewers seem to enjoy this segment as they find you super critical about my bags. So Mr. K, tell me what you think of this new Marc Jacobs mini tote bag.
Which one? There are two bags.
The white one.
The white one. So if you call it the white one mini, what about this one?
This one, I would call it the micro, or I would call it a bag charm.
So is it a buy one get one deal, or?
No, I had to purchase this separate from the bag.
So it wasn't a 2-for-1 deal?
No, I wish. Definitely not a 2-for-1. I had to purchase the pink one separate from the white one.
So why do you put a bag on the handle of the bigger bag? What's the point of this?
Just to make it look cute. Isn't it cute?
It's okay. Actually, the leather of this big bag, or the bigger bag, looks like the leather of a sofa.
What?
Don't you think? Seriously. Take a look.
Yeah, but most leather sofas will have grains.
Yeah, but it's the same color, and the leather of this bag is actually more physical rough than a sofa's.
Well, you wouldn't sit on the bag, so the leather will be not as comfortable as the one on the sofa.
And I think the white bag will get dirty easily because it's white.
So I haven't gotten the bag dirty yet, but I think it should be easier to wipe off. It is an inexpensive bag, so I'm happy to take a damp cloth and just rub it to wipe it down.
How much is it? Or how much are they together?
Cheap?
Again? Cheap?
Yeah, this one's very affordable.
Like how much?
The big bag is about $300 US.
Small one?
The small one is probably a fraction of the price of the bigger one.
And why is the zipper so long? It just dangles.
It's the tongue of the bag.
What tongue?
I'm just kidding. It's to allow for the zipper to open a bit wider, like here, so you can open it wider like that.
And what is this for, this thingy?
This is a hook, so maybe you can put maybe glasses.
What? You can put glasses there? Why?
Yeah, maybe you can like hang your sunglasses like this.
So you lose the glasses?
Yeah, maybe. It's kind of hard to lose, I guess, unless you pull this off. Or I don't know, you could put a scarf in there, or you could put charms on there.
Okay. So there's only one compartment.
Yep, it's just one big hole.
One big hole. Because it only has one big hole, you need to get a second one, so you have two holes?
No, the pink one is just a decoration. I think I can put maybe AirPods, a small lipstick, some candies in there.
Okay. And why is the brand engraved on the bag? Why does it have to be so big?
Oh, it's just they call it the tote bag. It's actually a Marc Jacobs bag. It's not the brand of the bag.
But why do you need to put such big print on the bag? It's like you're doing an ad for them again.
It's just a tote bag. I guess they just put the name of the bag on the bag.
So it can be a walking billboard for them. They should pay you for carrying the bag of the bags.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, let them know, right? Next time you visit the store.
So how do you find this bag compared to my other bags?
This one is the sofa bag.
And just for reference, I have a white leather sofa at home.
Yep, that's the sofa bag.
Okay, so from now on, I call her Miss Sofa.
What about this one? Miss Sofa Junior?
We don't have a pink sofa. Does that mean we can buy a pink sofa?
Sure. Well, if you sell all your bags, we can afford a pink sofa.
All right, thank you, Mr. K. So what are your thoughts on the Marc Jacobs mini tote bag? Do you own this bag or have you seen this bag in person? Is it a bag that you would consider? Let me know your comments down in the description box below. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. If you haven't done so already, please feel free to like and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram. I will put my account here somewhere down below, as I tend to be a bit more active on Instagram. If you have any other questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much again for joining me today, and I wish you a fabulous day. See you next time. Bye bye now.